Hey, what's up, guys? This is Byron, and just so you know, I just finished my third semester in college. So, with that being said, I probably do have enough time for for this video that I'm gonna make, and I just want to let you guys know. What I do want to let you guys know about this video is that since I'm going to Disney World this year for this Florida vacation that we're going to, along with like checking out beaches and going to this dinner and the show that we're gonna check out before we go to Disney called Medieval Dinner and Tournament. I created a bucket list for like certain attractions like the rides, the shows. Not all the shows are gonna reopen. Hell, even the restaurants. Just the ones that are they're at Walt Disney World. And I know that we're gonna visit like 3 parks, so our cradle list. Now, I know I made this similar video where I made a bucket list for, the attractions that I would experience at Universal Orlando, which I went there a few years ago, and let me tell you, I did have some fun. Same thing with Disney World, like, and since we're going to be going back there and such, it's going to be a good time anyway. Well, it's going to feel like 2019 a bit, just with some of the 2020 vibes, but whatever. Alright, well, without further ado, let's get on to the list, and we'll be listing out the rides and attractions that I want to experience, but the rides and attractions that I did not put in the list are not included because I'm not going to experience like everything, because like I've already experienced some, and there is some other stuff that I do not want to check out and everything, but that's fine. I can do whatever I want since I'm an adult, but keep in mind that I will put some maybes in each attraction, so don't freak out if I mention a ride or an attraction at any Disney park that I'm not really too interested in riding on or experiencing. Okay, now onto the bucket list that I just created on my phone. So, what do we have here? Well, actually, let me have my code real quick. Now, I did the same thing when I made my Universal bucket list in 2019, but hey, let's move on. So I would like to start with Disney's Animal Kingdom first, since we might be going to that park first. And I am aware that Disney's Animal Kingdom is basically a zoo, but like it's a theme park at the same time as well. But let me tell you about this. It looks really interesting, and when I heard about it, I wasn't too interested in that or Epcot when we first went to Disney World, but when we go back there, this is something that I'm actually looking forward to. So let me list out everything. So the first one we have here is the iconic Tree of Life. It's basically a Disney icon that they have at the park, especially when they opened in 1998. But, it's just something that I would like to take a picture of. Because, about the Tree of Life, it looks really interesting. Like, everything about it, it looks really interesting. Despite the fact that it has a 40 attraction underneath it, which is a stuffed bee bug, which I'm not going to experience it. And don't even recommend me to do so, because I heard it's weird, and that attraction aged really badly, so I'm definitely avoiding that. What I'm not avoiding is a variety of attractions that the Animal Kingdom has to offer. And, it's not just the animals that we want to check out and such, like how people these days would just go ahead and just see the animals at, in Africa or anywhere, like in a forest or a zoo or a jungle, whatever. Well, regarding other attractions, they have this interesting movie world that they have. It's called Pandora, the World of Avatar. It's based on the 2009 movie called Avatar, and let me tell you, I used to watch that movie when I was a kid, and I rewatched it like last year, and let me tell you, it's really awesome. And I'm honestly interested that this freaking Avatar world is doing something similar like Harry Potter and Star Wars are actually doing, and this is really awesome because they have certain rides and attractions that they have there. It's really great, especially with that themed area. It looks so realistic, I'm not gonna lie. The attractions that I'm interested in riding on and experiencing are Avatar Flight of Passage, which is the 3D flying simulator thrill ride, which it looks awesome. And the Navi River Journey, that dark ride looks really good too. And some entertainment that they have throughout the area. Maybe there's some restaurants. Well, there's just basically a lot. I'm not gonna lie. It's just awesome. And again, I don't care if I experience anything that's like in 3D or 4D. As long as it's something that I've never done before, and as long as it's something that I really want to check out, then yeah, I'm in. The other Animal Kingdom attractions that I want to check out are Rafiki's Planet Watch, which is basically an exhibit area at the park. Some shows. Yes, I know most certain shows are not available right now because of COVID. I don't know, but in case if there would be some opening around time, I don't know. There's some Finding Nemo the musical, which I doubt it will be open since it's temporarily unavailable. Festival of the Lion King, which doesn't open until July. Although my family and I are actually going to go to Disney World in June, but we'll have to see what's ahead of us and such. And there's actually another ride that I actually want to check out. It's called Dinosaur. It's located in Dinoland, USA. Well, I mean, it's basically this dark ride based on the movie called Dinosaur, which was released in 2000. I actually watched it on Disney Plus last year, and I'm not gonna lie, but I thought it was really good. There's also Kilimanjaro Safaris, or whatever you pronounce it. Oh, I'm talking about that K word, whatever. Gorilla Falls Exploration Trail, the animation experience at Conservation Station, Expedition Everest, Legend of the Forbidden Mountain, which is basically that roller coaster that they have in the Animal Kingdom. It looks a lot of fun. And also this new show that they have in the Animal Kingdom called Feathered Friends in Flight. And they also got this restaurant at that same park called Rainforest Cafe, which looks really interesting. You know, there is actually one of the snack bars that the Animal Kingdom has, or it could have been like another restaurant or something, but from what I actually watched in one of the Defunctland videos is that regarding one of the restaurants at the Animal Kingdom, they still have the McDonald's flavors of, like, the French fries and the chicken McNuggets. Like, they still have those, like, McDonald's kinds, because the Animal Kingdom used to have certain McDonald's snack bars back in the 2000s, but, they had to get rid of them after a while because of their partnership contract ending and all that. But I do not exactly know what name of the restaurant that Defunctland was talking about. Same with Disney Dan. I also know that we're going to Epcot afterwards as well, so I honestly can't wait to go to Epcot. Like, let me tell you, especially, like, the space and international pavilions that they have, they look really interesting, and I can't wait to go. So here's my list of them. So first off, we have the iconic Spaceship Earth, which I'm telling you, it looks interesting. I really love to take photos of those, so that's gonna be awesome. Although I do know that we're not gonna go inside them because it's currently being refurbished, like just the inside part of it, because like there's the inside part of the Spaceship Earth that they have. So there goes my luck with it. There are also some, like, certain rides and attractions that I'm willing to experience. So one of them is the test track, where you get to create your own car and you just drive through it. You can just drive the car you create. It's really cool, I'm not gonna lie. Or some kind of test track, whatever. It's called test track. I'm looking forward to that. There's another one called Mission Space, which is a space-themed pavilion and attached centrifugal motion simulator attraction, which looks really awesome. And there are also some rides that I'm interested in riding on, like Frozen Ever After, which is a dark ride, The Seas with Nemo and Friends, which is a submarine ride, Living with the Land, which is a slow-moving boat ride consisting of a dark ride and greenhouse tour, also the American Adventure, which is the host pavilion of the World Showcase within Epcot, and it's also an audio animatronic stage show of American history, which is really interesting, not gonna lie. Also, of course, Disney and Pixar Short Film Festival located in the Future World. And let me tell you, about that attraction, it is a 4D attraction, but it's actually a 3D attraction. I'm sure they do have special effects, so yeah, you can call it 4D, but let me tell you, they show 3 short Pixar films per time, and that's basically the only 4D attraction that I want to experience at Epcot, since the Ratatouille ride isn't open yet, and it's not going to open until like either later this year or next year. But if or not, it's in the theater where the Magic Eye Theater used to be, because you just show Magic Journeys, Captain Neo, Honey I Shrunk the Audience, and even Captain Neo, well, just as a tribute. I'm also glad that they don't have Honey I Shrunk the Audience in that theater anymore, but like I am very sad that they don't show Captain Neo anymore. But if they still show Captain Neo by now, I mean, I would have loved to see that, because I've never seen it in person, but I remember watching like the recordings of it on YouTube, plus the movie itself on YouTube, and boy, was it really interesting. Moving on to Grand Fiesta Tour, starring the 3 Caballeros, which is a dark ride featuring the 3 Caballeros, including Donald Duck. I'm Donald Duck. Okay, well, that's enough. Also, of course, Soaring Around the World, which is a flying theater attraction. I've actually seen videos of it, and let me tell you, it actually looks really cool. Also, of course, Reflections of China, which is a movie theater, and the Chinese-themed pavilion that they have in the park. It looks really cool. Some snack bar that they have called the Outpost. It looks nice, especially in some kind of an African pavilion. The rest of the Future Pavilion, let me check real quick about this, because they are actually dividing it into like 3 sections, like World Celebration, World Discovery, and World Nature, which is supposed to happen this year. There's actually 2 attractions. They're supposed to open this year, like one attraction called Play Pavilion and Journey of Water, inspired by Moana. Those are supposed to open, but I don't know if they are going to this year, but who knows? We'll see. And also, of course, the Impressions de France, which is located in the France Pavilion. It's another movie theater, basically, which is really cool, not gonna lie. So the only attractions that I actually do not want to experience are Turtle Talking with Crush and Journey into Your Imagination. The reason I don't really want to do Turtle Talking with Crush is because, well, here's the thing. I'm not really too interested in interacting with characters on screen. Well, I mean, with them talk to you or whatever. I mean, yeah. And also with Journey into Your Imagination, I mean, in my opinion, it just kind of looks weird. I mean, sure, I know it's for kids, but like, still, I mean, it just looks really very weird, especially with the Imagination Institute stuff and all that. It's just, ugh, no, thank you. Especially with the Imagination song. Like, I'm not talking about the original, but I'm talking about the remake. I'm talking about the remake of the song that they did for this remake version of the ride that they did like a few decades ago. Trust me, I actually watched the POV recordings of the ride, and boy, I can't tell you how weird they were. Again, whether I want to experience 2 attractions that I just mentioned as like maybes or not, well, there's still going to be a maybe. So that's pretty much everything I want to experience at Epcot when we do go to Epcot. So now let's get down to Disney's Hollywood Studios, because we are definitely returning to that theme park when we're down in Florida this year, and that's going to be awesome. So here are the most anticipated stuff that I want to list out first. So here's basically the stuff that I want to check out. So first off, we got Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, which is a Star Wars themed area. It's kind of like the Harry Potter world, but let me tell you, it's really cool. Like, they got all kinds of like Star Wars stuff there. It's awesome. Like, everything about it. They also got this ride called Rise of the Resistance. And let me tell you, I am very excited to ride on that ride. It looks awesome. They also got the Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run, which is cool. And they also got another Star Wars ride called Star Tours The Adventure Continues, which is in 3D. I mean, I wouldn't mind for like a 3D ride, whatever. They also got the Toy Story Land, which I'm actually looking forward to that. Plus, they have a few rides and attractions. They have the Slinky Dog Dash, which is a coaster, and also the Alien Swirling Saucers. Definitely check it out. But for Toy Story Midway Mania, sure, it is a 4D ride, but like, it's not really that bad at all. I mean, it hasn't aged badly at all. I mean, I might ride on it. Probably. There are also some attractions based on Mickey Mouse in general, like they have Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, which is where the Great Movie Ride used to be, and I'm looking forward to that the most. Also, the Mickey Mouse Shorts, which is the theater where Sounds Dangerous used to be as well. Plus, the Hollywood Studios originals, like the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror, looking forward to that, and the Rock and Roller Coaster featuring Aerosmith, which is that indoor roller coaster that they have, which I'm not gonna lie, but I'm looking forward to that since I like rock music. That's gonna be awesome. Also, regarding the shows, once again, yes, I already know that most of the shows are not going to be available right now, except for a couple. But if they're going to be opening anytime soon, then I already have them on the list just in case. I have Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular. You know, if we were to see that again, that would be really cool. Also, of course, for the first time in forever, a Frozen Sing-Along Celebration, which is a show that they have where the American Idol experience used to be. Also, of course, Lightning McQueen's Racing Academy, which is, you know, some kind of an interactive attraction that they have. It's very cool. And also another show that, I mean, it's very doubtful that it would reopen at this point. Well, I mean, it is December close, but if they do reopen anytime soon, then they got Beauty and the Beast live on stage, which I'm looking forward to that the most. Well, kinda. Plus the restaurants they have, like Pizza Rizza, where the Pizza Planet used to be, the Sci-Fi Dining Theater Restaurant, and Mama Melrose's Ristorante Italiano. The only attraction that I would say maybe to the most is Fantasmic, which we actually did experience that sort of attraction, which occurs every night at, like, you know, Disneyland and Disney's Hollywood Studios. But let me tell you, when we went there once, I thought it was okay, but like, I don't know if we would see that, because like, I know that we're going to be spending most of the day there, but for the night, I don't know, but we'll see. And I'm pretty sure 100% that you guys already know what I'm not going to experience at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Well, we definitely do know that we're not going to do, you know, the Disney Junior James Party attraction. Heck no, I'm not doing that. And we also know that Voyage of the Little Mermaid is not available, or Star Wars Lunchmaid, because both of them are shorter. Well, I mean, there goes my expectations from the recent years. And another attraction that I'm not going to experience again. I mean, I already did this, and I don't really want to do that again. I mean, don't get me wrong, it wasn't really that bad. I mean, I thought it was good, but it was insane, but I'd rather not do that again. Well, just for me, but it would be Muppet Vision 3D. I actually remember seeing that in person when we went to Disney World for the first time, and I remember it being good, but I don't know about you, but I'm not going to be seeing that again. But like, don't get me wrong, I like the Muppets, but the 3D movie, I mean, don't get me wrong, it does have some good humor and all that, but it was not even my favorite attraction. I'm not gonna lie. I did not care for that 3D film. Just don't make fun of me. But hey, if you guys love certain things that I don't really care for, that's great. Well, I mean, if we do like some or hate some or whatever, I mean, that's just that. And besides, I already conquered my first from like 4D, especially the time when I rode on one of the 4D rides at Scene 75. It was during one of my friends' birthday. Okay, now on the other hand, with the stuff like the maybes, let's just say the final maybes for like Disney in general, by meeting the characters, which my mom actually wants to do, and seeing the parades and the fireworks. But maybe, I mean, that's just a maybe for me, I'm not gonna lie. Well, if you guys don't know, that's all I have for this bucket list, basically. I mean, I do have another thing for like the Magic Kingdom, but I already know that we're not going to the Magic Kingdom because my mom thinks that I don't think we should go to the Magic Kingdom this time because we already did everything. It has changed from us. Well, I mean, sure, but like, there's a bunch of rides and attractions that I never rode on when we were at the Magic Kingdom, and I'm really disappointed about that. But if I were to go to the Magic Kingdom, that's gonna be another time. But if we were to like go ahead and do the hot copper, well, we'll see about that. But like, I highly doubt that we will. But we'll see what the plans are and how they work. So yeah, that's all I have in this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. Be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Hit the notification bell for more videos coming up. And this is me, Byron, signing off. You guys have a good night and peace.